Hey guys, and welcome back to another F1 2016 video, and today we're going to be doing the Malaysian Grand Prix, a track I really like driving around, so we should have a good race. However, there are always mixed conditions on this track, so it might be an interesting qualifying and race. Let's quickly check our research and development. We don't have enough. You can do this upgrade of fuel efficiency, but we are only doing five lap races, so it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't really matter at all actually, so let's forget about that. Probably downforce is something that we do need, but that costs 750 resource points and we only got 380, so we might be able to get that by the end of the season. But yeah, let's go on to practice one, which we will skip, and move on to straight to qualifying.
This weekend we're at Kuala Lumpur for the Malaysia Grand Prix, and we're starting off with today's practice session. So sit back, relax and enjoy the action. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
That's true. Okay, let's skip practice one. And let's advance to qualifying.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Rosberg, Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
Let's move on to the qualifying for the Malaysian Grand Prix. We'll get some resource points for practice one, even though we didn't attempt it. 11, I'll take it. Okay, let's see our goal for qualifying.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Okay, qualify 14 for higher. Make sure you qualify above your rival, Daniel Ricciardo, and be our teammates. Similar goal to the previous race. Okay, let's do our one-shot qualifying for this race.
Sit back and put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur.
It's raining, guys, it's
Over
raining.
The next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't.
This is not good news for us.
Many of the drivers have commented on the challenge posed by the high-speed direction changes around this circuit, but you still need to be quick in a straight line. Is that a fair layman's appraisal?
Drivers are going to need a nicely balanced car to be fast here. They'll need to get the most out of the medium and high-speed corners, which will push them to run more downforce. But in turn, this slows the car down on the straights. It's a tricky balancing act.
Well, it's heavy raining, so we're using the full wet tires, so yeah, let's do this. It's gonna be fun. Oh, that's a really late braking from us. conditions are awful. Oh, oops. I think somebody's inviting me to Rocket League. Sorry, man, I'm playing F1 2016. I wish there was a way to disable those invitations to games when you're playing a game, because it does ruin the recording of the video. So apologies for that. We're not doing too bad actually. Ooh, that's a bit late. Oh, that's an awful corner for us. We were doing really good, but that corner fucked it up. Hopefully the race isn't wet as well, because we're not doing too bad in the rain anyway, so if it does rain then we might be okay on this track. As you saw from the Italian Grand Prix on my channel that we weren't very good at that track in the rain, so probably the same for this one. But we'll see.
Sorry about that. Just wasn't our day.
Yeah, we qualified last, no surprise there. That mistake cost us badly.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our
Raikkonen
top
first,
three,
nice.
who are Raikkonen, Vettel and Nico Rosberg. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
It was actually a Ferrari 1-2. Both Ferraris beat both Mercedes, which is very surprising. You would expect a Red Bull to be faster than Mercedes and Ferrari in the rain, but that's interesting. Unlike in real life. I'm a fan of Ferrari, so I'm glad they're 1 and 2 on the grid. Got some resource points. Yeah, well, we are losing the rival. It's quite obvious. Yeah, this is not going to be good. We really need a good race now. Let's see our goal for the race.
Hello. I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Finish the race 17 for higher. Place higher in the race standings than our Daniel Ricciardo and be our teammate. And place 14 for higher in the championship, which we should do anyway, because we have pretty much secured 8th place, 8th and 9th place in the standings. Unless like the drivers behind us in the standings do a lot better than us, then we're pretty much guaranteed 8th or 9th in the championship, which is not too bad.
From uncompromising heat to unrelenting storms, you never know quite what you're going to get here in Kuala Lumpur. The inaugural race in 1999 was the last of 4 Grand Prix victories for Northern Ireland's Eddie Irvine. I wonder who'll be adding their name to that history today. 5 lefts and 10 rights make up the 15 corners of Sepang's 3.4-mile circuit, a track where the weather always threatens to play a deciding factor. The drivers will be subjected to forces in excess of 4G and heavy braking zones in 4 of these corners, 2 of which come at the end of DRS zones into turn 1 and to turn 15. And alongside me today to talk you through all that is Anthony Davidson. And welcome again. It's good to be back in Kuala Lumpur, isn't it? Lovely country, Malaysia, lovely circuit, and a race that tends to be quite hard to predict.
Yeah, it does indeed. There are a lot of high-energy corners that make the rear tyres suffer around here. Coupled with the excessive heat, that makes it difficult to keep your tyres in the right operating window. And of course, in previous years, we've come here very early in the season, which throws a potential reliability variable in there as well.
If we keep up this level of performance, I think you'll be promoted to #1 driver. So let's make sure we get a good result today.
Should do.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Rosberg, Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo and Verstappen, Alonso, Button, Bottas and Roman Grosjean, Perez, Massa, Carlos Sainz and Hülkenberg, Kvyat, Wehrlein, Rio Haryanto and Marcus Ericsson, Nasser and Magnussen, Jolyon Palmer and a Haas rounds off the grid.
And a Haas.
And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is a dry race, so that's good for us. Decent start. I don't really want to be on the outside, but that's the reason why. Oh my god. Whoops. 3-second penalty, really? Well, if the AI didn't brake so early, then I wouldn't have crashed into them,
The
so...
stewards have given you a 3-second time penalty for contact with other cars. That's 3 seconds to be added to our race time.
That really sucks. Oh well. What can you do? Let's see how up the grid we can get. Decent corner. Not that one. We should be faster than the man at least. I think every car is faster than Mana at this rate in this championship. Okay, I don't think that's full throttle. Or maybe it is, but we don't have enough downforce on the car. The Mana is quite fast in the straight line, so we need to try to overtake in the corners, I guess. But yeah, it does brake quite early, so good for us because we late brake quite a lot. Should we try? Ooh, that's a Daniel Ricciardo move. We do have a 3-second penalty, so we need to keep pushing. I believe we have to finish 70th or higher to pass one of our targets. And be our teammate. I don't know where exactly my teammate is in the grid, but I'm guessing it's quite high up because we're not doing too bad. Okay then. That was a bit of an interesting move. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I want to have a good race now, so I'll do any move I need to do to get up the grid. On the purple sector. Yeah, that is full throttle. Got a massive bunch in front of us, which should hopefully hold up each other. Oh, that's a bad corner from us. Oops. Okay, that was terrible.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
currently in 14th place. We are saying purple sector, so we are fast, but we keep making mistakes. Like that. Red sector from us, no surprise. Whoops, bit of a corner cut there. They will have DRS on us, so do need to try to pull a gap. That 4 out of 5. Nice corner from us. We do have a Toro Rosso behind us, so we should have similar pace or faster pace than Toro Rosso, so we should be able to pull up. I mean, pull away. Whoops. Too late break in there. There goes our gap. We need one really good lap. We might be able to beat up one of our targets of finishing 17th or higher. We are currently 14th place. The purple sector. Oops. 1.6 seconds. Interesting. We really need 3 seconds gap, so that's a really good third sector of the laps, and we might be able to do it. Oh, that's a terrible corner. That wasn't too bad. Nico Rosberg wins the race. Nice. Would have liked a Ferrari to win, but what can you do? I guess Mercedes are too strong. No surprise there. How was that?
Can't complain about that one. That was an excellent drive.
Yep, we finished 15th place. That's not too bad. We could have had a much better race, but the incident in the beginning ruined us, unfortunately. And we had a lot of mistakes as well.
Just what set them apart from the competition here?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Congratulations. Nico first, Raikkonen second, and Lewis Hamilton third. Now 1-2 for Mercedes. Big surprise there. Okay, let's see the results now.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Nico Rosberg takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Today I think I'll give it to the Haas driver.
Haas
there was
driver.
a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
McLaren overtaken Force India in the drivers teams championship. That's surprising actually. You would expect Force India to be much faster than McLaren Honda, but we're still in 5th place, which is decent. We should stay there for the rest of the season anyway. I don't think McLaren or Force India will catch us up. Let's see our resource points. We should be decent. Up to 543. I believe we need 750 for the downforce upgrade, so still a long way to go. Yep. +1. -1. And +1. And yeah, that was a Malaysian Grand Prix. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, share it with your friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.